Another edition of the Train Sim World Let's Play. So, this is our final scenario, and will end up also being our final episode. So yeah, here's to the final episode of this. So, we're going to be running Dragline, which seems to be a rescue mission. We have a high-speed train that broke down, and we're going to save it and get it to some workshop or something. Alright, so here we go.
One of the high-speed trains coming out of London has developed a fault and terminated here at Reading. The train needs to be towed back to the Old Oak Common for repairs. We've called you off your break to be the driver of this rescue move. A Class 66 is being brought out of Reading Depot, just to the west. Meet the locomotive when it arrives in the station.
Okay, sounds simple enough. Right then. Dispatch batons, look. I'm not sure what that was. It says I found a dispatch baton, but I have no idea what that was. Guessing that'd be the screen that showed the schedules. Just trying to check around and see if I can locate any signs that could be of use. Oh, farewell, commuter train. Or are you just pulling in? Looks like he's pulling it. Okay. Ah! Route map right there. How about that? Hello, random dude. Okay, locomotive will be arriving shortly. Nobody will be any wiser. I am sitting down. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Ah, there it is. Coming in now. I'm guessing that is the train we need to rescue. Okay. Should probably be back over on this side of the very sad-looking gentleman. Ah. Hello, other commuter train. And there goes train number 1. Alright. If you could so kindly give me this locomotive. What am I happy to do? No, I'm gonna keep that door open just in case.
Thanks for helping us on this job. You need to get that locomotive over to the failed HST and hook it up. Head out to the Kennet Bridge Loop, and then you'll get a pass back into Reading Station.
Headlights do daytime and taillights on. Okay, just waiting on the light. Anytime now. Gotta travel 1.2 miles. No problem. Just because speed limits can be fickle around here, we'll keep it no higher than third notch. Oh, nah, never mind. It's a rescue mission, we need all possible speed. There is a 40-mile-an-hour zone, so we will not exceed the 40. It's a rather beautiful day. Oh, got a 25. Area coming up here. Better throttle down. We'll brake for it at 300 yards. If we're not into the 20s by now. Alright, we are decelerating, but not. And release the brake. And stop. Please. Release the brake. Alright. Take out the master key. Turn off all the lights. maybe. Right. And now we're going to the other cab. Okay. And master key. Okay, if I can. And taillights on. Now, why would you do that? Alright, discharging brakes. Alright. I do not have a permitting signal. Fudge. Come on, I need a signal. Please? Hello? This blows. Phone, I need a signal. There we go. That's who we were waiting on. Okay. We were waiting on that high-speed train to clear. I understand now. We reach the 40 zone or 30 miles an hour, whichever comes first. We will begin our slowdown. Commencing slowdown. crossing all the way over. Yards will break. Alright, that's too early. Just try and get a little extra speed out of the throttle. Not a lot, but it's something. And stop. Oh, for crying out loud. Request to proceed. Alright, now we're gonna have to be careful of this. Very careful. Don't want to hit the train. If you saw any of the previous episodes, you know I have a nasty habit of stopping. Or not stopping. Okay, so we'll throttle down once we hit the 60 zone. Well, doesn't make any sense. We already are throttled down. I'll brake when I hit the 60 zone. Just nice and easy on it. Try and get a little speed boost there. Okay, I'm way too far out to brake. Okay. 100 yards will brake. Maybe a little bit. And start braking. Okay. Climb out and activate the Buckeye coupler. Okay. Open the nose hatch. And look inside the hatch and activate that coupler. Okay. Simple enough. I assume that's just a simple couple up after this. Okay. Gently forward. Why does it do this? Release brake fully. And we'll go no faster than that. Okay. We're in. Put reverser in neutral. Take out the master key. Headlights off. Taillights off. And head to the other end of the tree. Interesting. Get out, close the door behind me. Open up and at him. Alright, and I've set. Oh, wait a minute, I know what's going on. They're talking about the driver's seat of the actual disabled train. Okay, yeah. I was wondering why it wasn't working. I probably gotta release like a parking brake or something. I'm coming. I'm coming. All I had to do was to come out here was turn on the taillights and parking brake off. Okay. Back to our side of the train. Oh my avatar guy is certainly getting a workout today. Just keep on running. Oh my gosh, there's people in this train. I thought this was just a light move. Okay. Up. Close the door. Two. Okay.
You're all connected up and ready to go. Once given clearance, you're good to head over to Old Oak Common.
Oh. Okay. Well, the brakes are discharge the brakes. Just wait for it. Alright, and let's get underway. I'm in 32 miles away. On the road again. More power. You can never have too much. Put it in 4th notch right now. That 30 zone is going to keep me bogged down for a bit until the tail end gets passed. So we'll just keep it in the 4th notch until we clear that. And then we're gonna start moving. Hello, other commuter train. Don't mind me. Well, it's not really a commuter train. Alright. Now we can pick up the pace a bit. Full throttle. We got places to be and people and stuff to do, so let's go. So, welcome viewers to my stream. Got a bit of a ways to go and nothing really much to do except follow all speed limits, of course. So, if you guys got any questions for me, feel free to ask them, and it'll make the trip a little bit more fun. And I'm speeding. How about that? Throttle down. Alright, now we're in the clear. Max power. Alright. Whoop. Not want that. Let's do some external cameras. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. The heck? Yeah, we're moving now. Oh yeah, we'll be going places now. Delivery camera. Nice pass by. Back to the head out the window camera. Considering I never actually opened the window, am I more or less decapitating myself with said window? When the game does not science. It is a really beautiful day. Oh. I'd love to visit England one day. Great scenery, great architecture, great rail network, obviously. And for a gearhead like myself, wonderful cars too, so yeah. Well, England's kind of on the bucket list. Alright, on a little bit of a downhill slope, so hopefully we can get a little bit more speed this way. thank you from Tam, I think that was how you pronounce it, for the follow. I really appreciate that. Okay. So, pulling 71 miles an hour. Now, I did say at the beginning, before we actually even started the scenario, that this would be the final episode of my Let's Plays for this game. However, if Dovetail Games does end up coming out with a DLC with new routes and scenarios, I will come back to this game and do Let's Plays of those scenarios as well. But until they do so, this will end up being the last Let's Play live stream of this game until they do so. So starting tomorrow, I will either be doing live streams of Battlefield 1 or Halo 5. I'm going to leave it up to my viewers to decide which of the two they would like me to play. So if you guys got a preference, let me know. Hello. Busting through Twyford. Okay. Now it says max speed is 75. I've obviously debunked that since I'm going 76. Not sure how much faster this this locomotive and consist can go. I can't imagine I could ever exceed the 90 mile an hour current speed limit though, so. But who knows? I've already debunked that. Why can't I not do the other one? Alright, we'll go back into the cab. Oh yeah, breezing along nicely. So got some of the buttons down here. Instrument light dimmer. Oh, okay. I'm not sure which one I want. On or off. I think I'll keep it off for now. Hot plate? I have a hot here. It's kind of neat. Let's open the window. Alright, pulling 79 miles an hour. Covered 7 miles of our journey. At that rate. As long as we don't have any delays, we should make it in about, no, about 9:50 or so. Not really quite, I'm not too sure with that. Don't quote me on that time. I will never claim to be a math expert. Okay. Just take a quick look around my cab. What that thing is. Let's go over and check it out. What is this thing? Looks like a lever and I want to pull it, but I don't know what it does. And it doesn't say. There's no interactive prompt. To Frumptam. I would recommend the game. It's $30 right now. I'm playing it on the Xbox One. I would say it is well worth the money. There's only the one route thus far with the London Paddington to Reading. However, and there's only the 3 trains. However, Dovetail has promised DLC, and they have made it sound like it's going to be free DLC. I'm not sure if it is going to be, so don't quote me on that. But all indications that, at least to the best of my knowledge, sounds like it is going to be free DLC. I need to throttle down for this speed zone. But yeah, I've enjoyed it immensely while playing it, and start playing first. Yeah, it's really fun. I've always grown up with a love of trains, and I haven't had a good train sim game since probably original Microsoft Train Simulator for PC back when Windows XP was still the main software engine. But yeah, it's a really good game, very interactive, and very realistic too. I mean, Dovetail has put a great amount of detail into everything in the game. They've done a fantastic job. Also, a plus side if you're an achievement hunter like myself, getting the achievements for this game is super easy. All you really got to do is drive. There's 10, I believe, achievements in the game. They give you 200 gamer score just for finishing the tutorials, which is about as easy as you can possibly get. And then I've got all but 3 of them, which is just drive the trains for a certain amount of mileage. Drive the high-speed train, which is the train we're pulling, for 430 miles. Diesel locomotive, the freight engine, for 660 miles. And the little commuter trains for 1,660 miles. It's really about the easiest 1,000 gamer score you can get, as long as you're into this guy and you're willing to stick with it for a little bit. But if you love trains, yeah, this is probably the best game you can possibly get for the Xbox One that involves the railroad. My personal opinion. Alright. Station. Oh, I was going through too fast to read what station that was. It wasn't a big one. It's too important. Anytime Frumptam. Anytime. Yeah, just to further elaborate on how good of a job Dovetail has done on the game, not only have they put this amount of detail into the game to begin with, the game was launched for the Xbox One on March 9th, I believe it was, and March 21st they released the first update for it already, fixing some screen splicing, I guess you could call it. Maybe, I don't know if that's probably not the proper terminology, but when you were going along down the line, all of a sudden the tracks weren't there and your train was just floating on nothing. And so the March 21st update fixed that immediately. Also, the timetables were completely out of whack, so no matter what you did, it was impossible for you to arrive at your destinations on time. Dovetail recognized that and saw many complaints about that, and within 2 weeks of launch of the game, they fixed that for us. So yeah, Dovetail truly does care about what we think on these games. So I really appreciate that they actually listen and care. Okay. I just stuck my head out the window again, so here we go. So that's an auto body shop or some sorts. Who knows, maybe it's a car factory. Or like Lotus or something. Alright, should be at 75 by the time we reach that speed zone. Looks like we're coming into a yard of some sorts. Yep, 75 miles an hour. Oh geez. Gotta get down to 60. Oh cripes, I'm gonna be speeding so bad. Trains like these don't slow down quickly. Why? Why must you do this? Well, by some miracle I made it. Slowed down too much. Okay. Back into the engineer's seat. That was not that cool, them doing that random 60 slowdown there. What station was that? I believe that was slow station, which means then about, I don't know, give it 10 miles or so, we should hit Ealing Broadway, which is fairly close to Oak Hill. Old Oak Common. My apologies. I can't speak today. Wait a minute, I can open these? And control the individual fuses. I mean, what? Okay, I am deeply impressed now that they actually would put that in. The fuse boxes, for crying out loud. Turn off the cab lights. Don't let me out. You find and learn new things every day. could look over at the second man's seat. Fresh air. Not sure what that means. Maybe it's just like a clip from the front of the engine just blows straight into the cab or something. Either that or it's just an AC unit. Well, know where to go in case of fire, at least. I'm gonna guess this is the hot plate. What the heck? Who are you? Get out of my train. This is my train. Alright, 13 miles to go. Dead man's pedal, I'm guessing that is. Not gonna screw with that, because that could have been badly. What? What? Get blinds right myself. I would close it, but that is dangerous, so I will not do that. That's awesome. Perhaps Hayes and Harlington. Not sure. It's been a while since I've seen another train. I wonder where they all went. Or if we'll see another train before we get to our destination. There's a couple of caution signals like that, so maybe there's a train up there somewhere. Another yard, or just some industrial complex of some sort. Man, the stations are getting really clustered in here. What station that is? Oh well. Final 10 miles. Home stretch now. And it would suck to get out of there, parking wise, or just to park in general. Footbridge, I'm guessing? What the heck? What that was for? Oh well. Is that a train bridge or? It is a train bridge. Where the heck is this going? Nowhere, it seems. Weird. about 8.5 to go. I believe this is Ealing Broadway. I think it is. Because we should be pulling in through Acton Yard here soon. There's Acton Yard. So yeah, we're getting close. And Old Oak Common isn't that far from Acton. So yeah, we're getting real close here. Although with it being a yard coming up, there's probably going to be a speed restriction through there, so we'll have to be on our guard for that. It's a big tower. Not sure if that's a grain elevator or what. Assuming it's for storage, but for what purpose is beyond me. Oh, there's something. That looks cool. Never noticed that one before. Go through another station. And that one might have been Ealing Broadway. Or, no. Ealing Broadway is this one. This station right here. We're close. Very close. Alright, 6 miles to go. Should be, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to shunt this train somewhere. So we'll try and use the slow speed control in my shunt. I used it in the last episode to, put, I guess, rock cars through its, unloading dock. Although with yard speeds, that's probably a useful piece. Alright, 80 miles an hour there. Okay, I'm getting a caution light there, which means that there's probably going to be a speed restriction at the end of it. So I'm going to throttle down and just coast. Just to be safe. Because I have trust issues with the yellows. I'm going to scout ahead on the route. See, I do have a red signal up ahead because there's a commuter train in a station. Just because of that, I'm going to start throttling down. Start braking. Oh, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make this. Fudge. Where's the emergency brake? I don't know where the emergency brake is. Please stop. Please stop. close the emergency brake valve. Okay. By some miracle, I have stopped. I'll re-release the brakes. Alright, and I have a caution now. Gosh darn commuter trains. It's so close to the destination, too. Probably stop at the station up ahead there, too. So, we're gonna have to keep an eye on him. I now understand why Amtrak is hated by virtually all the major freight railroads of the U.S. I understand this full well now. Alright, we'll put it back in 8th notch to get going here. I want to keep my eye on that commuter train, make sure he ain't gonna do something stupid. Alrighty. So, this is Ealing Broadway. About 3 1/4 miles out from Old Oak Common. Alright, where's the commuter train? Okay, he busted through the next station. And there are no more stations after that. Okay, so we should be in the clear. Good. We'll get her to 50 miles an hour and then we'll just coast at that speed. We're so close to the destination. And we are going to be coming in a bit early, it seems, so I don't want to be too early. Okay. So we're at the Acton Yard now. Please excuse me for a moment. Okay, had to take care of something there real quick, but I'm back now. Alright, so in 1.5 miles we have a 15. Good lord. Yeah, we'll just coast. I'm guessing that's the Acton stop for the Yard. Anybody who wants to commute into the work at the Yard by train, I guess can do that. All right. going to start applying the brakes. So we'll be down to the speed by the time we get there. I'll re-release them at about 30 miles an hour. Maybe. Although we are approaching that 15 zone pretty quickly, so I might not release it at all now. No, I'm not going to release it. Coming up on it too quickly. Okay. So we are definitely in the yards. I'm gonna have to apply some of these brakes as well. And I'm speeding. I'm speeding. Alright, I will release these brakes. And release those brakes. This 15 zone's gonna suck. First notch. Got some power. A little tickle in the throat. Alrighty. Closing in here. 100 yards I'll apply. Come on. Slow on down. Okay, I'm gonna have to give it a little extra motivation to stop. Oh gosh, I gotta seriously wait until 10:15. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait for 20 minutes. So I'm going to go away for a bit and probably go eat something because it's dinner time where I'm at. I'll have to keep the live stream running, so unfortunately I cannot pause the game either. So I'm just gonna have to let it run. So hope you guys are in for 20 minutes of waiting. If not, thank you and farewell. But I will be back in 20 minutes. Okay. Wow, I'm amazed that some of you guys are still here. Thank you. Okay, so while we wait, you guys got anything you guys want to ask me? Game related or not? Just something to pass the time, I guess. Oh, man, excuse me. I'm gonna... Okay, the brakes are applied. I'm gonna take a walk along the train. I cannot believe there are people in this train, even though we're deadheading. This dude looks like Agent 47. I mistrust him. It's all a bunch of nice businessmen and stuff here in first class. Buffet car closed as per usual. Alright, back into the middle class seats. I suppose you could call them. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk the full length of the train. I forgot how to close or how to open the door from the inside. Okay, looks like we're going back the way we came in. Yeah, don't mind me. It's not weird at all that your engineer is walking through the train. Not weird at all. Just patiently waiting. How much fuel I got? Oh. Almost full tank. Okay. That's good. Oh, I can't pull the knuckler out on this side. That's disappointing. I was kind of hoping I could. It almost looks like an angry face or something. Okay. Another 10 minutes to go. Electric shock rescue and treatment. I love how all the emergency and helpful instructions are completely illegible. Don't want to miss that. Random spool. Can I climb up this? Yes, I can. How about that? Now, can Can I run off this and jump on top of my train, I wonder? Oh yeah, I'm on top of the train. Sweet! I'm probably electrocuting myself with the overhead wire. Man, this is cool. This is really cool. And yet, on top of the train, my feet are making the sound of me crunching the gravel. Okay. That is strange. Interesting. Kinda neat. Alright. Alright, and I'll have to jump off before I get to the locomotive, because in real life, if I walked on top of it, I would burn myself from the exhaust. So down we go. Alright. There's neat. Check out some of this graffiti. Not really sure what that says. Wonder what these boxes are. Switch throws, maybe? Alright, back up into the train. Alright, what are all these fuses? What do they do? Generator field fuse. Auxiliary generator fuse. Cab heater. Cab heater. Parking brake fuse. Windshield heater and fuel gauge. ETCS fuels. Prelube. Headlights. Light. I'm guessing the cabin lights or something. Radio GPS fuse. Hello, commuter train. Don't mind me. Event recorder. I'm guessing that's like the black box. Tail lights. Air dryer. Isolate. Fire detection. Isolate switch. Cabin lights switch. What does this read? Unprotected supply, engine must be shut down, battery isolating switch must be open, and disconnect battery before proceeding beyond this cover. Well, I've already busted that rule, so screw your rules. When cycling any circuit breaker on this panel, open computer control breaker first, close computer control breaker last. Turbo lube pump will not run with computer control breaker off. Interesting. Ground relay cutout switch. Fuel injection switch. Main generator, filter blower, motor, fuel pump. That's important. 24 volt supply fuse. Aux generator. Feedback and field fuse and feedback fuse. Computer control fuse. Rev control fuse, engine control fuse, local control fuse, and AC control fuse. Okay, so now that we know what every single fuse in this engine is, we still have 4 minutes before we can go anywhere. This kind of sucks. Just stuck here waiting. Alright. Any trains nearby we can look forward to seeing? Snow, maybe so. Okay, there's one in London Paddington. I'm not sure when that will be leaving. Okay, there we are. Nothing in the yards. Nothing at Ealing Broadway. And there's that commuter train that passed us earlier. So, no, there's nothing really around to see. Okay. Go to the EM2000. Motive. Don't want that. Okay, so slow speed I will turn on. Turn the slow speed control on. And the rocker. Put at 5. That was too much. In preparation to move. And we'll turn it on with F1. I think everything's right for that. For when we get ready to move. Okay, 1 minute, and then we can move. Imagine we're shunting backwards into the yard. So with that in mind, we'll throw it into reverse. Just for fun, see if the train at London Paddington has left yet. Nope, it has not. 30 seconds. I can open all the doors on the passenger train. Alright, the brakes are released. I'm going to release the air brake. And double tap on the horn. Now, if it worked properly, it should limit my speed to 5 miles an hour. If I did that right. Not sure I did, but we'll find out here soon enough. Nope, I did something wrong. Turn that on. Let's see. 2000. Slow speed. F1. Not sure if that worked. Alrighty, shunting back into the yards. And where are we headed? The maintenance shed. All the way at the other end of the yard. Great. Yeah, I did something wrong with the slow speed control. It's clearly not working, so I'm just going to shut that off. Oh, wrong camera. I want this one. Alright. And we'll just back on in. At 15 and 400 yards, which I am already going. Go to head out the right and see how that's going. Oh yeah, this is a much better view. We can see a whole lot more. Alright, almost there. Interesting, this one's giving out of cloud plumes. As if this one's active. Even though I know it's not. Interesting. Alrighty, almost there. Alright, so I'm going to be parking the train here in a minute. And when I do so, that will mark the end of the episode. And will be our season finale, I guess, if you want to call it that. So, thank you everybody for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, if you like what you saw, please drop me a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, and if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. I always encourage viewer feedback, so if there's anything you guys I can't freaking speak. If there's anything you guys think I can do to make the stream better, let me know. I want to make this the best stream I can for you guys. And we'll just park her right there. Right there.
Thanks for all your help with this unusual move today.
You're welcome, lady. Alrighty, and that is the end of it. So, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with an episode of either Halo 5 or with Battlefield 1. And hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.